I was told not to speak about this, and honestly, it just makes me want to speak about this even more. And not because I want to talk crap or any of that kind of stuff. It's just, life is really hard to just keep it all in and not share it. And to be honest, yes, this is my second divorce. Yes, I'm 25 years old, and I know that's embarrassing. Like, that sounds embarrassing. Like, oh, you must be the problem. Oh my gosh, 25 and your second divorce. Yes, I am going through another divorce, and I am going to speak about it. Not going to share the reasons specifically why, because yes, the person does deserve privacy. But all I can say is that this is a very difficult time for me. This has been my lowest point ever. And I will never stay, even if I love a man. My kids will always come first, no matter what. I don't care. I don't care if we're married. And that decision that I made was really hard. It was like the hardest decision I had to make in my entire life. But I know that I made the right choice, because JoJo deserves the best. Isaiah deserves the best. And I will continue to do that always. Now, it's not easy being a single mom again. And I say again because the first time I married, it backfired really fast, a week after to be exact, because cheaters will be cheaters, you know, and unfortunately, or actually I would say thankfully, I got pregnant and I have my JoJo now. The only problem is that just because you get married, it doesn't mean everything will be solved for you or everything's gonna go great. Things don't always turn out the way you plan them to. And yeah, I got pregnant, and I've been carrying the weight by myself with JoJo for the past, he's gonna be 4. Although in my second marriage, I did receive like help for JoJo. I'm happy I have JoJo in my life because I don't have to go through this alone, but I am sad that I couldn't give JoJo a father figure. I am sad about it. I am. Now, Isaiah has a great father figure, and I'm so happy for that, but it's still unfortunate that I couldn't give both my children what they deserved. And there won't be a third. There won't be a third try. You know how they say, third time's the charm. No, I ain't doing that anymore. And I'm going to struggle for who knows how long until they're older and they're able to, you know, be independent. But for now, I still have to continue to work very hard, and I still have to continue to be in this state co-parenting, because that's where my second child was born, and that's where his father is, and I have to stay here, and I'm stuck regardless of my circumstances. And I have to constantly be trying to find new babysitters because they all quit. They all quit after like 2 weeks because I can't afford that much. So I'm constantly with fear that I might get fired at my job, because this past month I've been late twice because my babysitters are so unreliable and they just quit. And this is gonna be my life for who knows how many years until my kids go into school. I don't know, but they're still very young, so that's still gonna continue for a long time. And not just that, but I don't have my family here. Like, I miss my mom, I miss all of them, and they're in a different country. Like, there's nothing I can do about it because I'm co-parenting and I have to stay here. But I also can't have the support of my soon-to-be ex-husband, because if we want to do it the correct way and co-parent the right way, I have to keep to myself and I have to do things on my own. And I can't ask his family for help because that's his family. And the minute I decide to divorce him, which I'm in the process of doing right now, I can't receive help from his family. And it's unfortunate for me because I'm the loneliest I've ever been. I'm at the lowest financially too. My car is I don't think my car will make it another winter here. It needs tires, it needs brakes, it needs a lot of things. And it's just a constant stress of thinking, shoot, are we gonna make it this month? Like, and then on top of that, like, just feeling all the weight. Anyways, this page is only about positivity. And the reason why I speak like a lot of positive stuff is because I've heard this saying that if you speak positive thoughts, you will feel positive. So that's why I speak positive things all the time, not because I feel good right now, or because I mean, I just try to trick my brain into thinking everything's okay when honestly, like, I'm not doing that okay. Every day I feel worried, I feel stressed, and I know that there's bigger problems, you know, like at least we're all alive and we're healthy, but it really is hard being a single mom again. But I know that at the end of the day it's going to be worth it, and my kids will know that I chose them. And one day they're going to realize how hard I worked for them. And I also hope that they know how much I love them. So for that person who commented on my other post saying, like, oh, you left your second marriage because you were bored. That's not why I left. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, I was just so bored that I left, and now I'm in this situation, and I keep choosing this situation just because I don't want to be bored. Trust me. I am so grateful at the end of the day for what I have, and I'm so grateful to know that there's still a few people in my life who care about me, and I will continue to use this platform to vent, because at the end of the day, it's mainly just strangers. It's a safe space, right? We can just vent, and no one really cares. I mean, except for the haters who come here and like...
When a woman lacks discipline, she's not built to be in a long-term relationship. So a man will be making a major mistake trying to save a woman like this. That's why this woman is on her second divorce at the age of 25. Two divorces before the age of 30 is very telling. And when she started the video, she said she was told to not speak on this, and that made her want to speak on it even more. That's very telling. That's a woman who refused to listen. And when a woman got two kids by two different men, she's who she is. Because here's the reality. Her first guy, she knew the type of guy he was. He probably was a player, a fun guy, and she felt like she could have changed him. Nevertheless, they got married. For whatever reason, he left her. Okay. Then here comes another man who put on his cape. He came in the situation and accepted her and her child. He still married her regardless of anything. Then, for her, she probably not into suckers. She's probably not into nice guys. He's probably too boring. So she's divorcing him to return back to the streets to be a single mother. And then she's online crying and acting like it's somebody else's fault when she lacks accountability, when she refused to look herself in the mirror. She's in the position that she's in based on her decisions. That's it. But women like this refuse to take accountability for their actions. The first guy was a player, the second guy was a good guy. Then she realized, oh, I'm not into good guy, back to the streets. But fellas, it's like I always tell you guys, man, regardless of what, a bird always makes her way back to the streets. That's why as a man, don't matter how hard you try, you can't save a woman like this. This right here is just sad. But the people who suffers the most in these situations are always the kids. And remember, fellas, the hoops never fails. I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.